We love food. We enjoy eating. We love eating. Mostly, we eat because it is time to eat. Not because we are hungry. No. It is time to eat. So you wake up in the morning, it is time for breakfast. You go take your big sweet potato with a cup of tea. There are some of us who enjoy the food that remained last night. So you take the food with a cup of tea before you head out to your office. Now, in your office, at around 10 o'clock, it is tea time. Now, this tea must be accompanied by something. So you find most of us accompanying it with 2 chapatis, a samosa and a sausage, an arrowroot. It has to be accompanied by something. So it is tea time. Now, at 1 o'clock, it is lunch time. Now, lunchtime, you go to your favorite restaurant and you order fish fry. It's a nice and deliciously fried fish, accompanied by a big chunk of ugali. If that ugali is not enough, we normally have an allowance of asking for ugali sauce. A ugali sauce is an added piece of ugali that is normally given for free. Ugali sauce. So you finish your ugali, then you ask for ugali sauce. Well, now, on your way from your restaurant to your office, you buy a 500 ml bottle of soda, Fanta, Coca-Cola, something, some drink to quench your thirst. At 4 o'clock, it is time for fruits. Time for fruits. So you're going to find some ladies going round selling a dish full of assorted fruits. A mango, a banana. Sometimes we blend these fruits and make juice. And you normally also add a few other things like groundnuts and some leaves to make it strong, because we need the strength. We need the strength. So you take a glass of juice with some, we call it power, with some additives, some leaves, some groundnuts. Then from your office on your way home, there is a chance you're going to come across your favorite hawker, and she's going to be selling boiled eggs. So, and by these eggs, they are normally delicious. Boiled eggs with some kachumbali. So you eat too. After that, you're going to pass through your soup joint. Your soup joint, where they boil bones and meat and make very delicious soup. Very strong one. They even make things we call meteni. Meteni, it is stuffed meat. Meat has been stuffed in intestines of cows, and then it is boiled. It is very beautiful, very nice, very delicious, very sweet. So you take a few pieces of your meteni, a cup of soup, then you go home. Just before you get to your gate, you're going to meet a guy who roasts maize. And you're going to buy a small piece of maize, roasted maize. And then you're going to go home. When you get home, you're going to make yourself a cup of tea. Yes. Then you're going to start preparing supper. You see, the kind of food you cook for supper must be food that castigates sleep in your eyes. Food that is going to make you sleep. That is why most of us can't sleep on rice. No, it has to be ugali. Ugali, heavy meal with a quarter chicken. Then you wash it down cup of tea. For the rich ones or the wannabes, rich guys, they wash it down with a cup or a glass of wine. Africans, we love eating. And you see, the problem with that kind of constant eating is we have a problem of obesity and overweight. Most of us are overweight. Yeah, because we eat frequently. And actually, we are not burning the calories that we are eating now. We don't even have time for it. It is a lot. It's a lot of eating. And you see, if you came to us and you start telling us to reduce the amount of food that we are eating, we are not going to love you very much. There is a chance we are going to actually hate you. Please. We love eating. How do you stop us from eating? After all, we have very many sayings and things that we encourage ourselves with. We even have sayings about food. We talk of the riches is the aftermath of the stomach. I don't know. Let me paraphrase that. As in, you have eaten what has remained, that is what we call riches. What? God. We have sayings about food. We love food. And some countries have discovered that. Now, because they are smart countries, they want to make money out of it. They want to make money out of it. They won't tell you to reduce the amount of food you're eating. Now, that is not going to add value to them. So, they've come up with some pills that are going to encourage you to add as much weight as you can, as much as you can. Then you're going to take 2 or 3 pills and you're going to lose weight. They've even come up with some supplements that you have to eat, that you have to drink, you have to take after eating, so that you don't add weight. You can eat, then you take a spoon. And these products are not cheap. They're not cheap. They're very expensive. But they have a ready market here. You eat a whole chicken, then you take a spoon of the product, and then you're not going to add weight. And it's a product that you're going to rely on for the rest of your life. If you want to continue remaining with the same weight that you have, in as much as you eat. Yeah. Now, they've even gone ahead and come up with surgeries. You've added weight in your stomach, they go and they chop it off. God. I don't know the stuffing or what they do, but they go and reduce the fats in your belly, in your back. You continue eating, but don't worry. When you are too heavy, and there is too much fat on you, we can surgically remove it. God. Some have gone even an extra mile. They are now performing surgeries in our intestines, in our digestive systems, so that we can eat as much as we want and not get fat. God. You can eat a whole cow and not get fat. They are operating on you, and it is not a cheap operation. It is not. So we keep on eating. You see, our women, because of the amount of food they are eating, the constancy of that food, of eating that food, the amount. Let me tell you something. A meal one African may eat in just one meal. Food he or she may eat in just one meal may be enough to feed 3 white people for the whole day. Hey God. You see, a white may wake up in the morning and take tomatoes with some lettuce, and that is enough. Where you try an African, my God. They be able to concentrate on anything. No. Somebody took a glass of wine for supper and slept in Africa. Why? Hey, God. Now, that is unheard of. They can't sleep. They won't be able to work. They have to be kept on being replenished with a lot of food, with a lot of eating. Yes. And whites have realized that. Now, you want to be slender, but you are eating a full chicken. You are eating a quarter chicken for supper with oh God, a kg of ugali for supper with a quarter chicken, and somehow you want to be thin. You want to be slender. What? Hey God, that is why you need the operations. Yes. So we continue to encourage them. Eat. Don't worry. We've got you covered. Eat. There is an African who can finish a whole chicken in one meal. In one meal. Alone. God. Because we love eating. And eating is awesome. Eating is great. And we love it. We love it. So please, don't tell us to reduce the amount of eating that we're doing. Please don't advise us. Don't worry. We shall come for the surgery. We shall come so that you can operate on us, so that we can eat as much as we want. We can eat. Hey, we can eat a full cow. We can eat 3 chicken. Yes, you can operate on us. You should. Actually, if there is a better formula you come up with, a formula that is going to allow us to eat more and gain nothing in terms of kilos, in terms of weight, you're going to be our hero. We shall write songs for you. Because we are African, and African is our heritage. I have no idea. I am confused because it is time for me to go eat.